Okay, so last time we finally finished Castle Sirus. After spending many sessions there, all the tasks were completed, and you guys helped lay waste to the entire castle. Well, actually, you protected it. Yeah. But you protected the castle from the siege, and Lord Silra, or Sir Silra, was very happy. He provided each of you with a magical item from the treasury. And he's also paid you in the past for your or the tasks that you helped with. And now the keep is basically just playing cleanup and trying to rebuild and tally how many people died and what happened during the siege and make sure everything's safe. The enemy has retreated. They haven't. Looks like no one's even stuck around to try to cause any lingering mayhem. So. The rest of the night after the siege was basically just dealing with the dead bodies and trying to clean up the area and make it to where it's safe again. Get rid of all the bad guys who were dead, sift through all the good guys that were dead. And so we slept, awarded XP last session, and we pick up the next day in the keep. You guys can decide what you want to do.
Did we get gold?
For the we got paid for the tasks we completed, I believe.
In gold or only in these items?
In gold.
Because you can't eat these items.
No. We got
gold.
We were paid for our defense of the castle in the items.
Yeah, the items were for defending the castle, and previously to that you were awarded 200 gold for each task you completed.
Did I write those?
Did we?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, as a group. So it's in a group.
And I think you actually exchanged some of that gold for potions.
We have 1,100 gold, so I think it all adds up.
Yeah, I think we're okay.
Sorry.
You know what? Let's go to the city instead.
Yo, I've been thinking the same thing. That's what's underneath.
He's like, I knew you jerks would do that.
Pre-thought.
Do you really want to go to the city? I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm peopled out.
I was gonna say, I can't imagine Kabar wanting to go to a big city, the biggest ever.
Like, nothing against you, Renlith, and where you're from, but man, I'm okay if I don't see people for a little bit. This was a really cramped keep.
Very.
Especially that last day when it was literally cramped. Yeah. Like, there were
just piles.
Did you see that, like, half the people were just pooping in the middle? Like...
I didn't see that.
Yeah. Like, they had it was very orderly to get water from the well, but apparently they didn't think about...
Refuse?
Yeah. It was pretty bad. But...
There's a poop bucket.
Well, I guess... Yeah, and all of the vases. We just keep our soil for some reason.
No, that was a vase? Oh no.
All of them, Kabar?
Oh no. Why didn't you tell me?
I forgot about that.
I think we've done as much damage here as we can. I suppose we should just be off.
Yeah.
I don't want to stick around for any of that.
Before they discover the bases.
No, this is also the worst part of the war, the cleanup, so...
Yeah,
That's not what heroes do.
No. I mean...
They go and make a mess somewhere else.
Says the people who burned down half of Nebraska.
Let's go murder an entire tribe.
We don't talk about that anymore.
Let's go murder an entire tribe of whatever we consider to be monsters.
Indeed.
No.
Heretics.
I am ready to get out of here.
Yeah, I'm gonna go saddle up the horses.
The rules and order here are stifling.
We've spent too much time here as it is.
It's an understatement.
Yeah, you were here for a couple of days.
It was fun, though.
It was fun.
Yeah, fun. Turns out I'm pretty good with this bow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I knew that, but I'd never seen anyone else use a bow. And I'm pretty good at a bow, it turns out. Like, I've never actually compared myself to anyone before.
Puts it in perspective.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yes.
Not to be vain about it or anything, but I am so good.
Seriously, guys.
This isn't even my weapon of choice.
You are easily the best one in this group.
I don't even think that's true.
No contest.
I don't actually know.
It's pretty good eco boost because he didn't even say the best archer. He just said the best one.
Whoops.
Well, that's true.
Rinlith now believes that Ranger 2 is better than Rinlith.
Canon.
Not possible.
Canon.
Impossible.
It's that coming or moment of truth moment that he had last session.
Yeah. No. He's not gonna. No. Well, I guess get yourself a sack of potatoes and
How could I forget? Didn't they give me a bunch?
They gave you a bunch, but then you went through them and then they cut you off
Oh.
after the night with the vase incident.
You're a hero now, though. You're a hero now.
A hero?
Yeah, well, you should. We're a hero of this keep. Oh my gosh, dude. They were talking about you. A lot of the people don't know your name, but they refer to you as that masked creature who stopped all those things from climbing onto the wall. They're not very eloquent here.
No. But I appreciate the basic vocabulary.
This is something. It's a sense of
Small words
poetic.
make Kamar happy.
I enjoy that.
But no, for real though, man, you're a beast up there.
The beast?
Yeah, not in like a
Like a-
derogatory term.
Oh.
Like how
Hey, guys, are you ready?
Yeah, we're settling a horse. You're watching a satellite right now. Do we look ready?
You do look ready, but you also look like you're just talking.
We can do both. What?
Oh god, they're so in sync.
Also, we have kids.
Are we best friends?
Did we just become best friends?
I think so.
Alright, we should get out of here. There's way too many emotions in this building.
We're good.
Alright. You guys saddle up your horses, you get some provisions for the road, and you leave
Yes.
for...
How many provisions do we have? Because you like to count for some reason.
Kind of makes me happy to know that you're not starving to death on the road.
As long as we're in a forest and I'm still a ranger, we'll never starve.
Well, they were willing to part with a sack of potatoes, so that's like
Yes.
an hour or two.
Yeah.
That
doesn't.
That makes you hungrier.
It's an hour or two of eating and a few hours of pain and regret.
Multiple.
That poor horse.
Yeah, I can't imagine working through that gas on horseback.
Hey, you build the rear guard. I'll cover the point for a time.
Fair enough.
And if the wind changes, we'll talk.
We'll adjust this.
I'll back off a bit.
Other than that, they basically just provide you with a few days worth of food, so maybe 3 or 4 days.
Okay.
Neat.
Some perishables that'll last you a day or two, and then some non-perishables that'll last you a few more days. Or
We have
less
rations.
perishables.
Basically, more rations.
Yeah, so
Fresher rations, I guess.
basically 2 extra days of rations, and then 2 days of like actual food that won't last very long.
Okay. Got it. No, that's
To the desert? The dessert.
I'm already tracking that we have 12 rations.
okay.
Total.
Well, yeah, if you guys want to go to the desert, then I'll go with you.
I'm game. Seriously, though, my favorite terrain is forest, so if that ever comes up as an option, that would be great. Or just
Well, just like with the other languages as well.
right, yeah.
Tink, tink, tink.
Let's actually just go to the Dwarven Mountains.
My favorite terrain is the city.
Does the castle count?
We've been to a city.
A real city.
We'll get there.
Like Nebraska?
We'll get there. Alright.
Real village like Kessin, a little tiny town that you guys got teleported near.
Yeah, no.
Fond
You had
memories.
horses that had a population of like 40.
Good town. Good town.
There's nothing wrong with that town. It's like the only place we've been to that people weren't actually weird.
They were weird.
Were they?
Yeah, they were nice though. I mean,
Maybe that's why I remember.
I traded a fishing pole as part of a deal for my wagon.
No, that was before, wasn't it?
No, that was there.
Because I thought you got the fishing pole before we got to the.
No, you got the
mage
fishing pole after that.
Oh.
Yeah. So you traded the fishing pole for.
A newer wagon.
Oh no! Yes, you traded the fishing pole in Blackshire for the wagon. Kessin was where you got the cart,
Yes,
and then you upgraded in Blackshire to the wagon.
I see.
It's another reason why we need to go to a proper city so I can get a proper.
Chariot.
We should all just get chariots. I need one that can move without a horse.
And a footman.
We left. I think we left.
Yeah, I think we're on our way.
We didn't even say goodbye anymore.
No. I mean, we kind of said goodbye to Silra
Yeah,
last night.
informal.
And I guess checked out of our hotel rooms.
You have free hotel rooms on the house.
I sheepishly cover the vase with like a towel or something.
Oh, I'm sure that thing's to try to reduce the smellness. The people stopped cleaning your room a couple days ago.
Yeah, because they have dead bodies to take care of.
This is worse.
It's been smelly longer. So, okay, you head out. Your instructions were fairly vague from Silra, but he did give you a few helpful tips on where you're going. He told you to go across the mountains. And he said the mountains are very dangerous. There's a lot of monsters there. But there are some mountain paths. He knows that there's a long path that will take many days. It's relatively safe. And he knows there's also a couple shortcuts that will take shorter. But he doesn't really remember the route very well because he wasn't the one doing the leading. So he just tells you to go west and
Over the mountains.
over the mountains. And
Mouth
then,
of death.
yeah.
Oh wait, does he have a map? I know we have this map, but does he have maps of
When we
more zoomed in map?
when we were discussing it, Renlith asked him to mark it on our map.
So
Generally.
he has a general idea of where they went.
So memorize this.
Yeah, so he basically marks on your map the route he thinks they took, or to try to
Okay.
tell you that there's at least a path up the mountains that way, but beyond that he's not really sure, because there was a druid in the party and he did all the tracking.
How geologically accurate is our map? Or is it more like
It's pretty
a bunch
good.
of mountains that say that there's mountains here? Or can I use it to like decide on a good route?
No, it's more of a general map than it's more of a general
Here be mountains.
features, here be mountains type
It's like a
thing.
Disneyland map.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's going to give you a general. It's not close. It's not a
Okay.
It's not a zoomed in map on a certain geographical region to tell you exactly where a path would be.
Okay.
Those are going to be really difficult to find because they would basically require a cartographer
Yes.
going through.
It's not even GRS.
I mean, no one's really got GPS, or not many mages fly
I get
around.
it, okay?
But
The map is not very good.
I can't use the map to find a good route. Like that's all I want.
No.
Because I'm not
but it kind of gives you the idea of the general area to shoot
Okay.
for that they went, and he says they did get through safely, or at least alive. He knows they fought some trolls, and he knows they fought some rock beast monster things.
Your figure is so much heavier.
I know. It's like a,
potatoes.
And then,
yeah.
and then
He's dead.
Getting to the mountains should be relatively safe as long as you're careful at night, because there have been some reports of were creatures in the forest before the mountains. He said after you get past the mountains, it's a straight shot through the desert. There's pretty much no markings. Good luck, you're probably going to get lost for a couple of days. But as long as you can find a way to keep heading in the generally westerly direction, the temple is mostly in the center of the desert as far as he remembers. And there's not a whole lot of anything there other than some rocks. He said the temple is very easy once you get close to it, though, because even though it's underground and there's a set of stairs leading to the temple, there is a gigantic obelisk that denotes where the temple is.
Great.
Cool.
So you can see it from quite a ways away. It's just a matter of getting there.
That sounds ominous.
Yeah, this is what you guys wanted to do.
Why do you keep saying you guys? I literally have not said anything about wanting to go to the desert.
You implied
You
it.
did.
But you're a ranger, so you can easily find your way because you never get lost, right?
Yeah, sure.
So
I mean, I haven't gotten lost yet.
it shouldn't be that big of a deal.
Literally.
So you're 1 for 1.
And maybe you'll get lucky and find a resident scorpion to ask.
Finally, I can use my helmet.
I don't
Can I understand animals?
I don't speak a language.
They don't have languages.
Nope.
That requires speak with animals.
Body language.
Guess what I don't have? I have potion of animal friendship, though,
Great.
so I can befriend it and then teach it Morse.
Did someone fall down the well last week?
Yeah, other than that, Sora doesn't have a whole lot for you because he relied on the druid to basically get them around the wilderness.
No, I mean, that's perfect direction to me. You guys have any questions? All right, let's go. And then we continue to the future now that we've thought about this. Hey,
And that's pretty accurate.
stupid animal. Why won't you stay up?
I'm standing on you.
You're surfing.
I've taken you to water. Why won't you drink?
That's all that matters, right? Just gotta get in the general area of water and the horse will drink.
Speaking of water, you guys have plenty of water.
Yeah, you might want that.
What?
Lots of water. We're going to a desert, and deserts are hot and dry.
I have a water skin.
I feel like we have like a barrel of beer.
That's not water.
We have 2 jugs of beer.
Jug. Jug's not very big either.
Should we just get a barrel of water before we leave?
Yes.
We are going to get a barrel of water. We turn around. Or we look around for a place where we could just get a barrel of water without stealing it.
Kabar,
If you request a barrel or 2 of water, you can get one. Silver didn't think to provide you with one of those either, because then he falls back on his excuse again of, we had a druid, they just made water for us.
Ours makes fire and death.
yeah, that's what our special guy makes. Mostly just damage.
That may
and
not
fire.
help in the desert.
No.
Man, I'm not much more.
It might.
I don't even make good berries anymore.
Okay, well,
That'd probably come in handy in the desert.
Kabar, will you put those couple of barrels of fresh water on the wagon?
You want me to carry it or?
Just put it on my wagon. Will be
Oh,
easier.
the wagon. That makes more sense.
Am I still tracking?
I do so.
No,
Barrel.
he wants you to put one in each of your saddlebags.
Yep, how many do we have?
4 horse.
Currently, you're planning on getting 2 barrels of water. You can take more if you want.
2 barrels of water.
How many liters are in each barrel?
Should we get some like booze?
No, I have wine.
I'm just kidding, Daniel. Don't look that up.
It should be like
Oh, I'm looking
five
at
gallons, right?
Oh, it's going to be more than 5 gallons.
Each. I mean,
It should be like 80 gallons, right?
oh shit, we didn't
No,
put that much
a barrel's
water
like that.
on board. I was thinking
Each one of us needs
Like
a
a
water
small
skin a
barrel.
day
Oh,
in
we
the
can-
desert. Oh, I was thinking like a barrel.
Go big or go home.
Each one of us needs a liter of day in the desert.
More than that, isn't it?
Yeah, but then the math gets hard.
You just drink when you get thirsty.
Okay. I can follow that.
Yeah, me too.
Right, so a hand keg is 2 gallons, a cask is 12 gallons, a barrel is 30 gallons.
Jeez, we just need one.
I don't even know if my survival is better than yours.
So a barrel would probably be about 30 gallons, and what is 3 times 8? 24? So that's 240 pounds. So that's 500 pounds of water.
Shit.
No, it's good. Because then Renla can use it for showers and stuff.
Prestidigitation.
Bath?
I've been taking a shower, and how long have we been adventuring in game?
But he hasn't used prestidigitation on you.
He said he was.
See, a wagon can hold 400 pounds. So
Where is it?
the wagon's pretty much completely laden just by carrying those 2 barrels, and it's like moving slowly.
Do you just want 1 barrel?
Yeah.
Yes.
What? Okay.
I guess we're gonna have to leave.
So that's 10 days of water
1 water barrel is 10 days of water?
for 3 people.
For 3 people.
That's
okay.
a gallon a day per person.
Okay.
That sounds about
Way
right.
more than Ren needs.
So I fill my water skin.
You may not be drinking a gallon a day out of the desert, but once you're in the desert, probably a gallon a day easy.
Yeah.
And this is assuming I can't find anything.
I'm in my wagon, in the shade, not moving.
So I guess we drop off the
I
elevator.
basically just sip.
Okay, so basically just the one 240 gallon or 240 pound barrel.
Correct.
If it's 5 days and we don't know where we're going, we're turning directly around and leaving the desert where we know the closest exit is.
I mean, you could take a smaller barrel as well if you want more water.
I think we don't need to overthink this.
I don't.
Yeah.
I'm already leaving the keep again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh shit!
We're following you, Joe.
I left my best shirt in the room.
No, you didn't.
I'm kidding. I only have 1.
At least I was when I played. I had 2 sets of clothes.
All right. I lead the way to the desert, despite my better judgment.
Most of my clothing are pajamas and sleep
You do have a lot of slippers, I think, right?
sleep robes, slippers, nightcaps, nightshirts.
That's what he wears normally. He just doesn't get out of his PJs.
It's like Scrooge McDuck. Oh, wait, no. Ebenezer Scrooge. Not Scrooge McDuck.
Same difference.
Hugh Hefner?
That works.
Again, same difference. Alright, so you guys head west. Directly west for an entire day. You get into a forest.
Ooh.
This is a forest, guys. I know this.
Great.
Why do you guys doubt me?
I don't think we have.
Oh, okay. Well, you guys aren't singing my praise, so.
Thanks. Thank you, Joe.
Where's my survival? Oh, there it is. Thank God. Jeez, we just left the keep and he's already rolling dice, typing stuff.
Oh boy.
Well, I've got to keep track of what you guys are doing.
Alright, any obvious paths? Or is it just like, well, here's a forest and it leads to the mountains?
Where you are right now, there's a path west because, or at least for most of the day, there's a path west because for 20 miles or so, you're still inside of Silra's domain. So, well, not 20 miles. It's 20 square miles that he has. So probably about a fourth of the day or so, you're on a road, and then you hit the forest, and then the path kind of becomes more like a very vague dirt path.
Yes.
Yes, you know this. You memorized it.
Thank you. I could draw that.
Oh my God.
I'm going to start drawing a map.
Paul writing on the horse.
No, but yeah, thank you.
Renlith goes back into his silence.
What do you think he thinks about?
Trying to find his happy place.
He's trying very hard.
Sleeping and stuff.
Do you think when he's awake he's thinking about something?
He sure does love those pajamas.
Yeah, that sounds so depressing though.
Not in like a depressing way.
That's like only thinking about eating when you're not eating. No offense. The trick is to never stop eating.
All right, so you guys travel along, and during the day, it's pretty uneventful. The most you're going to see is maybe a wild animal in the distance, but they're not going to come close to you.
Are they within 800 feet? So that's close enough.
All right, so you kill every single wild animal that comes within range of your bow,
Sorry, 600 feet.
and then you just leave their dead carcass, hoping that it's suffering.
Oh god.
Did you see that? I hit it right in the bowels. It's going to take forever for that one to die.
Oh.
You manage to nick its leg. It's
You
going to
murdered
be
it.
walking, limping until it dies by some bigger animal.
It's pretty brutal, Joe.
It's okay. He's only
He's
gotta deal
narrating
with
this.
it.
I'm not doing this. I can't help it. It's being narrated.
It's just what I assume happens based on your character.
I'd say it's pretty spot on.
You know, if they're dumb enough to come out into the open, where anything can shoot them with an arrow, bears, tigers, elves.
Yeah. Animals get shot by bears all the time.
There's a lot of druids where I
Owl
come
bears.
Okay. So you guys make camp for the night in the forest. And... safety plans.
from. I take first watch.
Okay.
I'm going to,
I think. Wait. Yeah, that's how we don't like. No. I usually sleep first and then stay awake forever. So you will take first watch. I sleep for 4 hours, and then you go to sleep for 8 hours, and then I stay awake for 8 hours, and he sleeps for 12.
I try not to think about it too much. Okay. Is there a fantasy April Fool's Day
I hope not.
in Dungeons and Dragons?
It's hard to track. We don't have the TV.
In this,
Sorry, but it's summer. It's not spring.
I'm still gonna think of a prank.
Okay.
The only non-magic caster.
Renlith does not like pranks.
I don't know
As
that.
you might imagine.
I don't know that yet.
All right, so I take my reveille.
It's the month designated for the god of fate and prophecy, so it's a little bit more of a serious month than the trickster god month.
Wow, sacrilege!
Oh jeez. Fate and prophecy.
This is for you to become a paladin. He plays a prank.
It's also the
you
last
punish him. Bam, paladin.
It's also the last month of summer,
Smite.
so you're going into the desert during summer.
Oh yeah, that's great.
That would really add an extra level of just horribleness to Renlith, as if you brought in that piety.
Yeah, that wouldn't mix.
I don't know how it would work.
That wouldn't mix well.
It'd be good character development.
So judgy.
Here's 5 gold. I hope you live long and you have a nice, fulfilled life.
Or not.
I don't care either way.
I worship the god of ambivalence.
Or do I? He doesn't care.
All right. So the good news is, overnight, surprisingly, you're left completely alone.
You're welcome, guys.
Nothing
again.
approaches.
Is Renlith in his pajamas
Of
when he's
course.
sleeping?
Of course.
Oh,
Are his boots within reach? His shoes?
I have slippers without laces.
I think you can steal his shoes if you need to steal his shoes.
Okay, I'm gonna steal his shoes.
Do
Do they have like?
steal these
big
slippers?
on places.
Oh man!
These are slippers.
Oh, wow,
Yeah,
they're beautiful.
I know they're beautiful.
His magical slippers.
Yeah.
Paint a penis on
Do not paint anything on my magical slippers.
it.
Paint them pink.
I'm gonna have to.
Well, I'm out of ideas now since there's no laces.
Oh God.
This is the only
Renlith is awake now.
Oh no.
What are you doing, Kabar?
I thought I heard something in the woods. I thought.
Why are you looking at my cart?
Why did you ask me? I'm on watch.
Just checking. No, this is during my shift.
I'm asleep.
Yes.
I would snore, but I'm not really asleep.
Anyways,
Whatever I'm doing.
I found your shoes. Here you go. Good night. Sleep well.
I'm going to set up alarms on my bed.
That's kind of an overreaction.
Is it?
Is it?
I'm not sure.
It is. Great. I'm about to set off an alarm on my watch. All the food's in here. And the beer.
All of our everything.
The chest. Whetstone. Shovels. The soap.
The soap.
The only 2 books we've ever had.
Hey,
Books are stupid.
hey! I like books. I have
looks like you.
obscene.
Yeah.
It's like
It's just like a book.
just like I have the Tale of Maxley. I'm not sure what that. I don't remember what that was.
Your damn plot DM with the 3 different plots and everything has items and we have no idea what's going on with any of the things that we're not actively doing.
What do you mean 3 different plots? I don't know of any different plots. There's only 1 plot, and it's about chickens.
We've been doing it wrong the whole time.
One time I've killed every chicken I've seen.
That is true.
And you've eaten them all.
Also true.
I think we're good.
Drink a little bit of my wine for breakfast.
Anyway, I look west and say, let's go.
Okay.
Drink your wine for breakfast.
Oh man, it's rough.
I'm going to save that for the desert.
I
The Tale of Maxley.
just have a sip.
Why did that open up into the wrong thing? It's hard to read it that way because it doesn't.
Please. I see it's risque drawings.
Oh no.
Open. There we go. Notepad ++. Now I can read it. Oh, Maxley. Tale of. Oh, not you. Max. Oh my gosh, Max. As everyone.
Having a hard time with that.
As everyone knows, goblins are stupid, but every so often a clever one comes along. Maxley was one such goblin, and tired of eating raw flesh and sleeping in streams, he left to seek his fortune in the world of humans. He murdered a nobleman and stole his clothes, dressed up and walked tall on the road to town. When he arrived, people complimented him on his appearance. When he answered, his goblin grunting gave him away. The guards killed Maxley and put his head on a spike. It is better to keep quiet and be thought an idiot than open one's mouth and prove it, is the moral of the story.
I read it every night.
Are you reading that story again?
No. No.
It's not so much a book.
It's like a pamphlet.
It's in really large print, and that was the gist of it.
Is that made of cardboard?
Leave me alone.
It's a piece of wood.
It's a book to me. It's got a lot of words. They're big words, too. Bigger than you could read.
Maxley, prove.
Oh, Maxley, you deserve better.
Really didn't.
You know, you can write your own story with a different ending.
Yeah.
I'd use a different book, but...
We're the same.
But it's not. I didn't make this book.
You change the name. Artistic... whatever it's called.
License?
Yeah.
Well, it has to be novel.
She's adding the word like artistic to it. You're an artist now. You can do whatever you want.
Never thought of that concept.
Okay, so
You're also half orc. You can pretty much do whatever you want to.
the second day rolls around,
well.
Yay.
Strength of 18.
and you guys continue
do
on.
whatever you want.
While you're traveling You slowly exit the forest and get more into a hilly region. The horses start having a little bit of trouble with the terrain, but they're still okay because you're finding the smoother paths, but they have had to slow down a little bit, especially with the wagon, because now you're having to make sure that you find paths that are appropriate to go through.
What can you do?
If we could fly and not need to use horses, this would be a lot easier.
It would. It totally would.
Objectively, yes.
Sorry, everyone. It's just long trips bring out the worst in people.
I've noticed no change. Except for perhaps Kavar's bowels. Yeah.
Fresh air will do them good. They clear them out.
You can see me slowly backing off from the group of my horse.
It's like Timon and Pumbaa.
Sorry.
Don't never apologize for who you are.
Oh.
You're one of the god's creatures.
It's like, guys, it wants to come out, but it doesn't want to come out. It's stuck.
It's so bad. I think I swallowed one whole.
Maybe I should have cooked a couple of those.
Never apologize.
But they're so good when they're crunchy.
I'm sorry for apologizing.
My dad didn't like that.
Okay, so again, you guys kind of set up and try to find a way around, or a way kind of secluded, safe spot to set up camp. You set up camp. Joe, during your watch, you do hear quite a bit of howling, like wolves, in the distance to the north.
What distance?
To the north.
To the north. Like, you're guessing howl's going to reverberate, but you do have some knowledge in animals, so give me a nature.
That's the only thing I
Nature
can
check?
Survival or nature, yeah. I guess nature. Stealth. That's a 9.
Stealth works too if you just want to run out and assassinate them. Or leave your party behind.
Yeah.
You're guessing it's probably a mile or two off.
Okay. It's not very far for a wolf.
No.
Okay. I continue to stay awake and look around with
Okay.
this information.
Okay. You build the fire up bigger.
I thought about it.
Wait, that's not how this game works.
What?
You make the fire smaller.
DM doesn't tell you what you do.
I said I thought about it. I didn't say I did it. But he's a narrator.
Oh, it's too late. It's already been said. Okay.
He decides physics. But I do make sure I sit with my back to the fire.
Okay.
Like the whole eye adjusting, whatever. But
And then you back up a little bit when your back starts getting hot.
If you're worried about that, you should just
It's
wear an
summer.
eye patch.
It's summer, your back's always hot.
pretty sure they proved that to be fake.
What are you talking about? Who proved it to be fake?
Mythbusters. But they did it in like legit pitch darkness. Like no shit that you can't improve your vision in pitch darkness with an eye patch. Anyway, Mythbusters sometimes are
It don't make no sense.
yeah.
Anywho,
You need to make your eyes bigger to improve your eyesight in darkness.
I
So that more
scrounge
light
for
can get
carrots.
into them.
the way I heard it was when you're transitioning from dark to light, you keep one eye closed and then switch so you don't get that. It works.
Do we make it through the night? What the roll?
No, I dropped my die in the middle of the floor. Holy crap.
That means we level up.
Kick it. Great job.
If you steal the DM's dice, you win.
It's okay, I got more.
It's in the rules. Check it.
I'm just using the boring white one right now. Actually, yeah, they seem to move off. They don't notice you. So,
Phew, it's a good thing I didn't start making a lot of noise.
Yeah.
That's plan B. To not making noise.
Just
plan A.
start biting them. All right, so day 3 rolls around.
I let them know that I heard wolves.
Day 3 is where it gets interesting because the hills turn
Damn
into
it.
mountains, and the horses start having serious trouble. But you basically start trying to find as many paths as you can.
Oh, we should have gotten mules.
We have the closest thing to mules.
Kabar.
Let's say.
Can you carry the cart up a little bit?
I'm guessing at certain points I help him get out and push the cart
And the horses.
and the horses.
Just pick them
I
up.
don't think you need to because I'm Ranger Joe, and I find the best paths.
Well, okay.
And we have
They're
those.
huge. They're huge.
We have those draft horses.
Paths. The best paths.
Yeah, our horses don't move fast to begin with.
Yeah.
They just pull.
So the worst part is you get to the edge of the Mount of Death, the mountain range, close to ending time. So it'll basically be camping near the mountains or kind of in the base part of the mountains. So
Why do you guys think it's called Mouth of Death? Is it Mouth?
mouth.
Why do you guys think it's called Mouth of Death?
I don't know, probably because it goes into
There's
the
your mom
desert.
joke in there somewhere.
I bet
Well-
there's a really good one in
But
there.
it's not the month for it, guys.
Oh.
This is not the month.
No trickery.
I go back into my silence.
You eat a bunch of potatoes too. He's been really quiet this trip.
He's allergic.
You guys probably haven't seen me eat anything the entire time.
That's probably true.
He's so afraid of food.
I don't know if I've ever seen him eat anything ever,
Drink
except for
wine.
the cheese.
He's
Yeah.
really trying.
Oh, that is true.
He's really trying to watch his weight.
That's fair. I'm probably trying to watch his weight. He is
Renlith
happy.
has a philosophy of minimal movement, limited using any sort of energy.
Conserving your...
Yeah, so I don't require a lot. Bare minimum.
You know, I'm actually in real life. Yeah, I eat like 200 calories a day,
I used to.
and then I eat fast food, and it like quadruples my daily intake of just crap. Anyway, yeah, I don't.
So are we camping here?
I think so. Not here, but there.
Oh, over there.
That seems like a better.
That seems better.
Yeah.
It's flatter.
Yeah, I can see how you thought that though, because we all got out and took our stuff out, but we're not camping here.
I'll load it back up.
Okay, thank you.
Once we get settled, I set up all of my alarms on the wagon where I'm sleeping.
I'm like trying to like keep an eye. I'm like, damn it.
You know, if we have an alarm around the campsite, we wouldn't need a guard.
Do you want some rope and some bells?
No, this gives me a reason to stay awake.
Okay.
Or something to do while I'm awake.
Yeah.
It's fun. I should have a craft. Maybe I should learn how to paint.
It's me time.
For 8 hours? What?
You should learn.
I can teach you to paint.
While you're asleep?
Oh.
I mean, we are also walking for 18 hours. But
All right. So you guys hunker down once you find a stopping point, and you whittle to go CPC.
You could do fletching.
That would be cool.
Joe, during your watch, yet again, you hear wolves.
2/3 of the watch are mine, so.
This time
Yeah, that makes sense.
from the northeast, and they seem like they're close.
I set up my wolf traps.
Cuckoo, cuckoo.
Does that wake me up?
Probably.
Wait, I'll roll stealth. Or sleight of hand, whichever one you want.
It's gonna be super loud and roll still.
16.
You do it as quietly as possible.
No, I don't. I wake him up. I'm doing it
By
around the
quietly
cart.
as possible, I mean you wake them up purposefully, because you're a jerk.
So I'm looking for avenues of approach, like game trail type entrances, you know?
Okay.
So I'm not putting it like right in front of a tree.
All right. So
Yeah.
you do your best not to put it directly in front of a tree, because you know that wolves don't climb trees.
Right.
How many traps do
Where
you have?
do they?
I have 2 small hunting traps that I keep in my bag, and I got 2 big hunting traps that I keep in the cart. So I'm going to
wagon.
set off the alarm in the wagon.
Yeah. So I wake up and I am upset. What are you doing, Joe?
I'm trying to find my hunting traps.
I kick it out of the cart.
Alright, so
I'm still asleep.
you set up your traps.
I set them up.
And you feel fairly confident that you'll be safe for the rest of the night because you have traps.
Out of spite, I put the small ones on the side with thread with. But then I feel bad, so I'm actually looking at that side more.
And just as you're thinking, it's gonna be okay, the howling gets very close, and then you see the yellow eyes in the distance.
Alarm! Alarm! As I shoot an arrow.
And then the wolves start rushing you and transforming at the same time
As into what?
into
The werebeasts.
half human, half wolf hybrids.
From a human bit these wolves and now they're wolf wares?
I take off my nightcap
Where actually means half man.
and I take off my night
Is it-
slippers and quickly put on my slippers of phasing.
Where cat?
Would be a half man, half cat. Or like a cat man type thing.
Where?
FYI, my slippers of phasing.
Kinda.
I take them off when I sleep
No,
so that they don't get stinky, but they're always right by me so as never to lose my attunement
To your
to
slippers?
them. Yeah,
Okay. Well, man, it's not like I sleep with my sword in my hand.
sure.
Yeah.
I get it. Just,
He sleeps with his slippers.
I don't want you guys
He
to
cuddles with his slippers.
I don't want you to think that I'm sleeping in my walking slippers.
That would be outrageous.
Like a savage.
Because that's just
That's ridiculous.
unthinkable.
Yeah,
Come on, guys.
completely.
I know
absurd.
you have actual things for your traps, and I have no idea where they are now. I even saw one earlier tonight.
Well, I got one for. I'm sure it's going to happen.
I don't know where you actually want them, so.
In all the places that they're gonna go.
They're just all right next to the cart.
Is this gonna be a fireball kind of night?
Yes.
As the
See, it's already-
wolves approach,
No werewolf, because that's how you get werewolf.
the thousands of werewolves come at you.
Alright, I got
Oh
it.
boy.
That's all mine, I think.
Oh, okay. I have one, but I have no idea where it is. Like I said, I saw it earlier tonight, and I don't see it now.
It's one of those things that kind of like cigar box that I had originally. And anything I still have is I still have inspiration though.
Saving it up.
I wasted mine last thing, I think.
Well, we've always wasted
Me
them.
too.
They're almost
Every
never
time.
been used.
So the moon is rather bright tonight.
Oh, God, I
So,
didn't look.
but so it's dim light.
You did say something about werewolves. We ignored it.
We should have listened.
We're level like 6 now. What are we doing, guys?
So you have dark vision. You have dark vision. You have dark vision. So really, you'll be fine as long as you don't have to make any perception checks.
And we have a campfire and we have a flowing ball of.
That's true. You also have a
Did
ball
you-
that'll make things bright.
Did you like sound the alarm or whatever it is?
Like I'm shouting alert, alert, and firing my bow.
Well, firing a bow doesn't wake people up.
And firing my bow. I'm shouting alert.
So
So yes.
I'll probably light my drift globe and
God damn it! What's the problem?
have it just float 5 feet off the ground.
we gotta put on your slippers first.
Well, I put on my slippers.
That's
Well, that's,
it.
you
Takes
have-
10
You
turns.
have to wake up and put the slippers on.
I
So
was already basically awake
Concentration.
because of Joe.
oh, that's true because he was putting on the stupid things.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess everyone's awake. So give me some initiative rolls.
Damn it! Darn it!
Dang it.
14.
Dang it.
14 for Renlith.
Aha! Is it chilly?
Is there chilly?
Is it chilly?
No, it's not really chilly. It's summer. It's like 70s.
Nice.
Summer here at night gets cold.
Oh, this is not the desert yet. You're on the other side of the mountains.
Alright, my hood is probably down then. Alright, 5. Here's me deciding between 5 and 6.
5 and 6.
Dude, don't look at them in the eye.
So is it a 5 or a 6?
Turn into a statue.
Is it a 5 or a 6?
Oh god, not
It's a
again.
What was Kabar?
10.
A 10.
A 10.
All
Yours
right.
is twice as good as mine, and
Boy.
you sound upset.
It was okay.
And you just woke up.
What?
You're still faster than me.
Where's our potatoes? Okay.
6 dolls made out of potatoes roll off of him.
God.
It's just
Potato
potato skins just fall out of the sleeping bag.
I realized that the middle is much better than the rest.
I must have eaten them.
In my sleep.
He just still rips out skins.
Remy, you're up.
Alright, I am going to...
Play lower brass. Intently.
I'm going to cast Mage Armor on myself.
That's me.
Waking up.
And I'm going to observe as best I can.
Okay. Kabar.
How far away are they?
5,
yeah, then we gotta-
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, like, I don't know, 70, 80 feet.
Okay. I guess I'm going to get closer.
So that's 5. That's 15. So every other one is,
Oh, diagonal.
20,
yeah.
I got you.
30.
So that'd be 25.
Okay. Oh,
That would
I
be
just
30.
one more.
That'd be
Yeah. So, yeah, actually, let's just say right here, right in the middle of the traps.
Okay.
And before my turn is over, I'm going to take my dire wolf tooth from way back in the day
Okay.
and made a necklace out of. Pull it out for intimidation purposes.
Or for anger purposes, depending.
Either way.
Okay.
It's all good.
Give me a passive per intimidation roll.
I knew I did that for a reason. God, this is gonna mess up spectacularly. Fuck. 8.
Yeah, they're not very impressed.
Oh.
How fast am I?
Must be pretty fast.
We can only see 2, right?
5, 10,
I think this dice
No,
is very
15.
unlucky.
You just talked about
20,
this.
25.
It looks cool, but I have not gotten good rules from this.
You should check its balance.
I mean, even if it wasn't balanced, I wouldn't think it would be that bad.
Is this all heavily area? Or is it sparse?
It's sparse because it's hills.
Cool.
Those are the trees.
Oh god.
Hello.
Greetings.
Man, you
Here.
can see that third one.
So they dashed up there then?
Yeah.
No, they're aware of my tricks.
Oh dear.
I guess technically they didn't all go at the same time. So Ranger Joe, you're up. As 2 of them are running up towards Kabar.
Okay. I'm going to do
So
hunters.
these 2 are technically still running. As it's your turn.
Are they?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then I'll hunters mark the closest one to Kabar.
Okay, that'd be yellow.
Okay. He is
Yellow.
now hunters marked,
Okay.
and I am going to shoot him with an arrow
Okay.
Good plan.
twice.
Good arrow luck. So many dice.
Just 2 4s, so that's probably gonna be good. 12 and 12.
12 and 12, they both hit.
So that's. Hey, look at that! Look at that roll. 4 4 8 8 2 2.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's 15, 15, which is 30, and then sneak attack once a round, right? Does sneak attack ever hit? Or is that once a round?
It's once per round.
Plus 4. 34 damage.
Actually, it's once per turn.
Holy shit.
Jesus.
34 points of damage to yellow.
Good lord.
Yeah, both hits I rolled 10 and then.
It's wounded.
Oh, good.
Which one's yellow?
The one
The one on
directly
you.
in front of you.
Ah.
These guys are coming up to
My
where
buzz.
you put them before.
So the rest
Oh, and I'm
surround.
gonna yell at Kabar. Kabar, watch out for the traps I laid.
So the rest surround Kabar and Rinlith. You're up.
Oh yeah. Shit.
They seem slobbery
I had a plan, but
Oh,
actually,
and quite.
I wouldn't
aggressive.
know where to put the traps.
right. Well, I didn't really hide them for something intelligent. I hid them for like a wolf.
Oh, is that a compliment?
I'm gonna cast.
Yes, you're as intelligent as a werewolf.
I'm gonna cast Witch Bolt on this fellow
Okay.
at 2nd level.
Okay.
That's a 16 to hit.
That is a hit.
It's 2d12. 17 points of lightning damage or whatever.
17 lightning damage to Gray.
Dang.
It's zapped and it's lightly wounded. And the lightning.
DM stepped up his game.
And the lightning generates between the two of you, going zippity zap, zippity zap, zippity zap.
You're doing great, Kabar.
I got
Alright.
this.
You'll be fine. Just don't turn into a wearer.
Kabar, you're up.
The math.
Oh god,
the
is that
math,
something I need to worry about?
the math doesn't work out.
It's too short. We need something
Still
more.
make eye contact and you won't become a werewolf.
Don't.
Ah!
It's gonna miss every time now. Open your eyes, Kabar.
Are these both? You said you had large and small traps. Is that right?
Yes.
That's my zap thing.
Nice. Do we have a hunter's mark?
Zippity zap zap.
Oh, we can.
You had it on
What
him,
color do you
right?
want Hunter's Mark to be?
Green, because ranger. Or whatever.
Okay. So,
What's up? Oh.
never mind. Okay, I'm going to attack.
Thank you. I feel better.
Yeah.
You get cool
As-
spell effects.
I need to get a yellow one.
I'm going to attack him and use a superiority die to do push into this trap.
Oh, fancy.
Hopefully.
Nice.
Hopefully. Don't get your hopes up.
So right there.
Up to 15 feet.
Okay, yeah, you can do enough. Because I was like, is it 5 feet or?
Fuck. It's a 10.
You slash at it, but it dodges easily.
Action surge.
Your first attack. Don't you have 2 attacks?
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
I gotta keep reminding you.
I do. I know.
One day
I'm bad. There's all these things I have to remember now.
Someday you'll have 3.
Holy shit. 11.
Just barely.
So concerned with having werewolves on all sides of you, you miss completely.
Action surge.
I'm gonna get this thing one way or another.
Oh, Jesus Christ. 13.
13 hits.
Holy crap, man. Wow.
Kabar, open your eyes.
That was a joke. I'm always sarcastic.
I don't want to turn into a werewolf.
I like how you guys have done an excellent job at not focus firing at all so far.
I know.
7.
Elite tactics.
Great.
So,
This is what happens when you don't have a
Oh
leader.
gosh!
Sorry.
Earthquake! Everyone's
I'm
dead.
sorry, everyone.
That's why we need a paladin.
Yeah, so
Someone that tells us what to do.
17 points
Kill
of
that guy
damage.
All right. So what are you attacking? What weapon?
Oh, with the great sword of life stealing.
Slash silver.
Okay, that's considered a magic weapon.
Oh, okay.
Yay!
17 damage.
17.
All right. Is that including your superiority die?
Correct.
Okay. Do I get a save or anything for the pushback, or am I just pushed back?
No, you're just pushed.
Okay. So I'm pushed back, so I get a save versus the trap, right?
Yeah, DC 13 dex.
15 rolled.
Nice.
So he managed to dodge completely. Like it snaps and he just kind of jumps over it.
Yeah, it's a saving throw or.
Okay.
And then, so if you fail it, then it's piercing damage and you're stuck. So he's not stuck.
So I guess he like runs it. So he basically hop jumps and manages to avoid getting snapped.
Oh, snap.
Do I get another attack? Because that was my first of my action surge?
Yes. Actually, technically with action surge, it doubles your actions with attack action, you get 2 attacks. So yes,
Yay.
you do have a 4th attack now.
I'm going to turn to yellow.
Okay.
And,
Perfect.
yeah. I'm going to try and do a cleave.
Okay. Can you do multiple superiority attacks?
Actually, I don't know. I'll just do regular.
I mean, I think you can, but because you can if you fail, so I don't know why you couldn't if you didn't fail.
Yeah, I'm gonna save it. I'm just gonna do regular.
Okay. I'm gonna still look it up because I think you can, but I was just curious.
I'm gonna look it up because fighters.
You can only use one maneuver per attack, but you can use all of them if you have multiple attacks.
It was worth it.
Is it crit?
No, it is a critical fail. A 1.
That's close to a crit. I mean, it's like a crit, but luckily
The opposite.
we're still not using any crit fail rules. But
Yeah.
it's good.
I'm putting these 20-sided dice away.
Yeah, they're Pathfinder decks, but I have a deck of critical attacks and critical fails.
Oh
I
god,
like those. That's fun.
this is fun,
They're
but
really fun.
scary.
So, for instance, just for the funsies, first card off the top, critical fail with a melee weapon would be stuck. Your weapon is stuck on a nearby surface. DC 20 strength check to free it.
Oh my god.
DC 20?
20. Well, this are Pathfinder, so the DCs are really high. So I would probably make it like a DC 15 or something.
Yeah, I think generally you like 3/4.
Yeah, you gotta reduce them because the DCs were really high in Pathfinder.
If we do the pirate game, I'll probably play where if you get knocked out, you wake up with like a table of injury up to like missing an arm.
Yeah, I like Fumble, but they're also really deadly and they're bad for people who get multiple attacks. So you have to do like, if you fumble, you still get a roll or something to avoid it. Anyways, so basically,
Good turn.
you try to attack the last time and you bite. Even with turning, you just completely are off balance and there's just no hope to spin an attack and you just kind of swing
eyes are
way over
closed
his
again.
head.
Was that 4 attacks with 1 hit?
Yeah, or 1 round.
Yeah.
All right, yellow goes to town
You did a lot of
and
damage though.
claw bites. Does a holy crap. 23 to hit and a 19.
Yes. On both of those.
All right, so the claw and the bite come down.
Oh no.
Take out your shield. Oh.
Holy crap! I almost rolled max damage.
Fuck.
So that's 8, 15, 16, 17, 19 points of damage from the claw and the bite, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw from the bite.
Is it -3 for my
Werewolves are
heavy armor
considered to
mask?
have werewolves are considered to have magic weapons because they're magical creatures.
Good try.
Okay.
We've still done much more damage than that to them.
Okay, so 19 damage, is that what you said?
Yes, 19 damage. Or did I say 17?
Yeah, I think you said 19.
No, he rolled a 19.
Yeah,
for one of the
19.
hits.
It was 19. It was
Mine
19
was.
damage and a con save.
And that
Okay.
too, I guess.
Con save DC 12.
Okay, I do get +2 on my con saves now.
That's true, because you now have your belt. Did you attune to the belt? Because you have 3 attune slots. I don't know how many magical items you've got now.
No, I don't know. I guess not.
Wait, you have a helmet and a sword?
You have a helmet. The sword doesn't count.
No.
Sword does. Most magical weapons you don't have to attune.
The Ring of Warmth.
That you have to attune to.
And the helmet of terrifying.
Dragon Splint of Fire Protection. Is that an attune?
I don't. Let me check. I don't think so. Armor.
Ring's gonna really help in the desert.
Yes, your armor requires attunement.
Okay.
Because of the resistance. So armor, ring, belt. What else do you have? The
Helmet. So that's 3.
I think that requires attunement too.
I'm sure it does.
I hope it doesn't. I hope we could just switch off and have a conversation in any language.
Helm of comprehend languages. No, it doesn't require attunement.
Yay! Okay.
So if that's your only 3 magical items, then you can be attuned to those 3.
Okay.
I can't think of anything else you've got.
I'm looking through my items, and other than the weapons, that's
Just keep
it.
giving him the 2-handed magical stuff. Here, take this too. And this.
Yeah, because potions don't require it, so yeah, I guess that's your 3. So
Okay.
that's good.
Alright. That's with all my stuff, 19.
Okay, you save, and you don't take any ill effects
8
from the bite.
Save.
You throw off the curse.
I don't.
Ranger Joe.
I guess I have a +5 to Dex, so it's not that crazy.
It's a good
I am going to attack the guy that I have Hunter's marked.
Okay, yellow. The guy who just attacked.
Not because it's under bark. As retaliation. And I'm just gonna throw this down there. So that is a like 26
That's a hit, barely.
and 13.
13. Okay, both arrows fly. Oh wait, the 13 misses because of Kabar's cover. It bounces off the back of his armor. But the other one flies directly under Kabar's arm and impales or pierces into the werewolf's side.
For 13... 14 points of damage. Piercing.
Or magical piercing. Because you've got a magical bow.
I do have a magical bow.
Alright. And
It's starting to make a difference.
Gray is really angry at the person that's hurt him.
Magic or not,
So,
it matters.
losing all sense of danger from
it's the first
Kabar,
time.
he rushes Renlith.
Kabar, hit him!
I do that
Alright.
on my turn.
No, using your reaction, you can do an opportunity attack as he walks away from you.
I would love to do
So
that.
you can make 1 attack against the werewolf as it runs away. And then it's gonna lay into Renlith.
Okay. Yay, 23.
Nice. 23 is definitely a hit.
Is this a 2 attack thing or just
No,
a single?
just a single
It was
attack.
a reaction, okay.
Yeah.
13, no, 12 damage.
12 damage to Gray. Alright. He is moderately wounded, but he does manage to get to Renlith and try to attack him. Does a 15 hit.
No, it doesn't actually.
And then he misses both, which is good because I rolled really high damage again.
Feeling saucy.
Alright. The werewolf on the log, enraged by your push attempt, runs back up to you and tries to bite your face off, Kabar.
It's expected.
And Kabar is evidently easier to hit because I got a 16 and a 24.
16 misses.
Werefish are actually their
24
sworn enemies.
also misses.
I find that hard to believe.
Just kidding.
Okay, so that was the bite that hit you. So 7 points of damage, and You need to make another con save DC 12.